Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today I want to talk about how much do developers on Roblox actually make. Not a full-time developer like, those who made the bigger games like Adopt Me and that, but a normal boy like myself, a developer who makes simulators and smaller type games that don't require constant updates and stuff like that. So how much do I, as a developer of simulators, make is something that I want to talk about in today's video. And the reason for me making this video is that all of the other videos on YouTube showing or talking about how much do developers actually make are not made by people who are essentially developers. They are just looking at the games of other people, and therefore they do not have the real numbers. They can only guess as to how much they actually make, so they only give estimates and can't actually give the real numbers. So that's why I'm making this video today. I want to give you the knowledge of the real numbers of how much a developer of simulators actually makes on Roblox. So if you didn't already know, my Roblox account is CyrecDev, and I have made the game Lightning Legends as well as some other smaller simulators. But please do not send me friend requests, because as you see here, I have 7,000 friend requests, 7,150 actually, and I cannot accept them because Roblox only allows 200 friends and I have 168, so it makes sense why I can't. If you want to do anything, then follow me or join my group, but that's not what this video is about. So I wanted to speak some actual numbers. I think I've filmed this video already like 2 times already, because I just want it to be clear and fast, and I want it to be I want you to know the real numbers, right? So right now Lightning Legends has 4,591 likes, and it has 20,510 favorites and 130 players, and something more important here, it has 2.5 million visits. Now we're going to use that to calculate the actual Robux to visit ratio. You can see the real number there now. But anyways, you can use this to calculate the Robux to visit ratio, which is used to see how much are you making per how many are actually playing the game, right? So are you making a lot from a few players, or making, so yeah. Anyways, let's go into the developer stats, the place where all the numbers are shown. Here you can see the different computer and phone and tablet, how many players we have in the different, so there are 130 players right now in 19 servers. Yeah, it's not really the important stuff. Let's go into monthly here, and you can see visits. You can see visits by age, average visit length, and you can see Robux revenue here and that stuff. So now to the important stuff. The developer product sales is probably some people have the misunderstanding that developer product makes most of the Robux in games. Really not true. Game passes are really what makes you the Robux. Developer products only, they consist of like 10% of the game's earnings. So it's really nothing too crazy. But if you are ever going to make a simulator, or maybe you already have a simulator but it's not making that much, something you should heavily consider is adding these eggs. If you have pets in your game, of course, it's probably needed for a simulator, right? But if you have pets, you're gonna need eggs, and so having eggs that you can players can purchase for Robux is something that's gonna earn you most of your developer product sales. As you see here, 50% of my sales, I think actually a little over 50% of my developer product sales this month consist of eggs, and the rest are just random other kind of developer products that people can buy. So now down here is the total revenue and other stats. So you can see in August the game released, I think what was it, 29th or something, so we're not going to count this month. We didn't really have any players at this point. It was, I think I'm the one who spent these 325 Robux, so it's nothing really. But Then in September, we got our first, I think, 20 players daily or something like that. We may have spiked up to 60 at one point. You can see we had 11.6 minutes average visit length. Yeah. And we had 35,000 visits and 58,000 Robux revenue. So this was a really good month if you calculate Robux to visits ratio, because this was, clearly over 1 Robux per visit. So then we had October with almost 250,000 visits, 10.8 minutes visit length, and then we had 162,502 Robux revenue that month. And these numbers you see out here, they're actually revenue, and they're not actually what we make, because this is 100% of the earnings, and Roblox takes 30%, so we get 70% of these numbers. But I have it all calculated, so I'll show you the real numbers after this. So in November we made 784,481 Robux, and we had a really good average visit length this month, same as September here. And we had 1.37 million players, which is really good. We did a lot of updates this month as well, so if you're gonna make a simulator, you might want to make a lot of different theme updates and stuff, because that really brings players in. In December we only made one update, and that was introducing an advent calendar, and that's why we haven't gotten the game as popular as last month. But we still managed to make 500,000 Robux this month. So now to the interesting numbers I have calculated here. So I'm gonna put them on the screen for you. So the game has 2.5 million visits. It has gotten this in 4 months, not calculating this month, this August, because it wasn't really a month. It was 1 day or something, so it doesn't really count. So we say these 4 month count. So 2.5 million visits in 4 months. That would be, if these numbers go the same, that would be probably 7.5 million visits a year, maybe more if we are able to have the game more like these 2 months. All right. So anyways, our total revenue on the game is 1,520,938 Robux, or just 1.5 million Robux. After the tax, the 30% tax that Roblox takes, that's 70% to us. That means the game made 1,064,656 Robux, or just 1 million Robux. And now to a little more interesting. If you're seeing this as maybe a part-time job, I have calculated it into USD for you, because if you didn't already know, there's something on Roblox called DevX, and the way DevX works is every 100,000 Robux you have earned, you can actually cash that out and get 350 USD for it. So you actually can make money on Roblox by making games. So the game has made $3,726.29. That's what the game has made in USD in just 4 months. So this means that the game is looking to make over $10,000 this year, considering there are 3 times 4 months a year. So the overall Robux to visit ratio after the taxes and all is 0.43, which means we make 0.43 Robux per every time someone clicks the play button on the game. So this is really just this was all the numbers shown to you guys, and you might have a better understanding on how much developers actually make now. It's not something I found on Google or anything. These were numbers that I have from my own game, so this is trustworthy more than these other videos you see where they just guess the numbers and such. So yeah, this was it. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. If you have any ideas for new videos that I can make, or something you want me to teach you in Roblox Studio, I'll definitely consider. Just drop a comment about it and I'll look at it. I'll definitely reply. That's one thing. So subscribe if you're new, of course, only if you want to. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and see ya in the next video. Bye.